What happened after Ni Ping was caught stealing? Who is Ni Ping? Friends outside of China may be unfamiliar, so I will briefly introduce you. Ni Ping, a famous Chinese TV host, actor, and writer, was born in 1959. She started work at China Central Television in 1990 and hosted the Chinese New Year Gala for 13 years. You might not believe that Ni Ping was arrested for stealing, but it's true. According to Ni Ping herself, that was the biggest memory in her life. In 1966, Ni Ping was 7 years old, and her brother was 9 years old. She and her brother were both thieves. At that time, many people in China were relatively poor. Her family was no exception. 1 cent could often buy a lot of things. At that time, there was a piggy bank in her house. In fact, piggy banks are very common, and many people have them in their homes. Do you also have a piggy bank in your home? Well, just a digression. Piggy bank. Her brother was very smart and could find a unique angle in the opening of the piggy bank and shake the money out. Every time the older brother shook the piggy bank, she was in charge of keeping a lookout. But her brother dared not shake it much, just enough to get only 3 to 4 cents. The two of them could buy 1 popsicle, with each of them eating half of it. The parents had never noticed that they had become bolder. Sometimes, if they could shake 7 to 8 cents out at a time, they could buy 2 popsicles, 1 for each person. That summer, because there were popsicles to eat, they felt that life was very good. In winter, you might think that they should stop, right? But they didn't hold back and continued to steal, stealing more money to buy candy. Until one day, when they came home from school, they found that there was no food in the pot. And Mother was sitting at the dinner table. She pointed to 2 pieces of paper and 2 pencils on the table and said, "Write about how you stole money." After she was finished, she went into the room and lowered the curtain. In an instant, her mother's heart-piercing cry came from the house. As if crying to the sky, "Why did I raise two thieves?" The two of them were terrified. Ni Ping had never seen her mother cry like that. That night, the family did not have a meal. Ni Ping and her brother wrote down the scheme carefully, put it on the table, and fell asleep quietly. Early the next morning, two notices were posted on the door of her house. All the adults and children who passed by the building saw the notices. Ni Ping and her brother remembered this incident all their lives. And they've been very grateful to their mother for the rigorous education back then. There is a Chinese proverb, "Steal needles in childhood, while steal gold in adulthood." In fact, in our lives, it is very common for children to steal money and things from home. Whether it is in China or other countries, whether the family is poor or rich. But the method of education adopted after being discovered by the parents is very different. It is just such a small matter that may affect a person's life, and his outlook on life and values will be subtly changed. As the saying goes, "Do not do evil things, though they may be insignificant. Do not give up good things, though they may be minor matters." Gold can't be pure, and man can't be perfect. Everyone may make many mistakes and do many wrong things in their life. What is important is how to face it, how to correct errors. So, what do you think of this matter? Do you have children? If your child did something similar, how would you handle it? Have you or your classmates or friends had this experience when they were young? How did your parents treat it? Do you agree with Ni Ping's mother's way of education? I have seen many parents use corporal punishment to make children remember their mistakes. Do you agree with corporal punishment? What better way of education do you have? You are welcome to talk about your views in the comment area.